I guess since we were talking about Kenny, we can move on to AEW and talk
Yeah, let's
about
get this crap out of the way. We'll wrap the show up with the with the crap.
wrap with the crap. Yeah, so we found out what QTV is this week. It would have been relevant 15 years ago when TMZ TV was actually a thing and people gave a damn, but
You
I don't
mean Ms. TV?
listen. So I was writing an article because
sorry.
I was covering for SC Scoops. I was writing about Taya's debut. And so I was writing about that and it was on and I was like not really paying it. I like saw it and I was like, oh my God, what is this? And then I said the best part of QTV that I caught was that RJ City was there. I don't know if RJ City will always be on there, but that will be the only thing that keeps my interest at all because I hated it from what I saw. Don said QTV is death, and he spelled it like Pete Dunne spells out his stuff, spacing it out. And James said QTV made me want to die. I hate it. I only half paid attention, and I hate it. And like, so because I was
you
working
were
on the
smarter
article,
than the rest of us because I think
Nikki and I had
kind of
we had to go back. Nikki and I had to go back and watch some of it, and I was like, just fast forward through QTV. I don't care. I do not want to see it. And Brad said I'm a QT fan, but no, this is not it. What the hell are they doing with Powerhouse Hobbs? Why is this?
What the hell? Seriously, that is like. I'm sorry, that's some old TNA kind of like.
Did Jeff Jarrett write this? What is this?
It was like it's really. He's great. They finally get him the win. They finally get him in this position, and this is what you're doing.
Like it was bad enough that you had the book. I didn't really care one way or another about the book. The book Propos. Apparently, some people really hated it, which I get. I enjoyed the backstory and learning more about Power. Like I enjoyed that part. The book as the prop didn't really bother me, but
I liked it as a metaphor better though.
Right. Same. So Don says the book gimmick was bad enough. And James said Jarrett is hiding Russo in his gym bag. That's gotta be the only explanation. Because this was so bad.
That's how he got in.
Then I saw apparently there was notes because somebody had access to Fightful, and apparently the segment went over well with people in AEW. And I was like, were they lying to their faces? Because this was awful.
Well, maybe their over 50 numbers will be up this week, and it was not.
I don't know what it is. This is. I was like, it made me think of like when the Factory would wrestle and people would be like, this could be a women's match. Like QTV could have been anything else. Like
it was. I just don't want this. This is what I don't want on my television, and I have been watching. Yeah,
Brad said QT and Tony, that's the people it was over with. Yeah, exactly. Because I don't know who else it was over with. It probably wasn't even over with Powerhouse or RJ City.
I mean, props to them for trying. If this is what you're being told to do and this is the booking, this is the booking. Like, this is something I say about, having been watching WWE regularly, is that I give a lot of people credit for all books remind me of Shannon Moore.
This book of, do I look like it? Yes. I forgot about
I look like I can
yes, that's exactly Don. Yes. And James says, in the fact that they sacrificed Wardlow to Hobbs, the Saddle Hobbs with this. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes. And we've said, like, we thought the whole reason Wardlow got the title back was to build him back up to eventually drop the title to Hobbs so that he could go wrestle MJF, because that feud is eventually coming. But what is this? What is? Why? I don't like it.
I was very discouraged by Wednesday's Dynamite, is what I think I'll say. And that, maybe not the whole thing.
I liked a lot. I liked
we'll talk about the next stuff in a second, but
there was some hit and misses, but this was a huge miss for me, and I don't know if they just decided to scrap QTV and never speak of it again. Like, I think the fans would be fine with it. Like, we don't have to. You can just leave it, but I don't. I would have rather had, and especially because like Rampage had this, they did this segment where they're training Stoke for his match with Hook. freaking hilarious. Like, I would
Okay.
rather them have dedicated
that.
4 minutes to that.
Training montage deal.
That the montage was really great, and it was, oh god, I loved everything about it.
I'm into
And
that. That makes sense.
I was like, I would rather watch. I mean, I am impartial because I do love. Obviously, I'm a huge Matt Hardy fan. I do love Ethan Page. I love all of that. So, Don says the TNT title is the kiss of death belt. Everyone who wins it after a long chase ends up living in a nightmare, an American nightmare. Yes, I blame Cody. It's why Cody left. Adrenaline in my soul. Got us to have something that rhymes with TNT title.
It started with a tattoo, and it just got worse from there.